Okay, so let's talk about worksheet 2. Okay, so I'm going back up to worksheets. I was in the worksheet 1 folder. Let's go to the worksheet 2 folder. Once again, the docx file in there is the one you want to type your answers into. Okay, so I'm going to go save that link. And if you look, just because I just had opened it, I'm just going to save it the same place where I saved worksheet 1. Okay, and then to look at the questions and the page that you can get the questions from, you click on the HTML file. Let's click on this web page. So things inside the system unit, things like motherboard, RAM, and so forth. Okay, and then so you want to go ahead and then answer the questions based upon this web page. Okay, so let me go to Documents, ics100, then Worksheets, and I'm going to open up Worksheet 2. Okay, so here's the first question here. Okay, what is usually the most expensive component inside the system unit? Okay, so I got to enable editing. Don't forget to do that. Okay, and then so I hit enter here, and I'm going to look for the answer on that web page. So let me go back to the web page. Okay, so you can see down in the taskbar. Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to move the indent later, but let me go ahead and type some stuff in first. So let me go back to here. Motherboard is usually the most expensive component. It actually has several things on it, but the motherboard is usually the most expensive component. Let me just type that in. Okay, and then let me just grab the left indent, move it so that it lines up. And then there's my answer there. Okay, which computer component is considered the brain? Well, the brain is basically the CPU, or central processing unit. That's also an expensive part that goes on to the motherboard. Okay, so that's expensive as well. And it's expensive because that's the thing that does most of the processing, major processing for the computer. Okay, besides something like a graphics card, which does a graphics processing. Okay, so type my answer in, and I'm just going to move the left indent in so it lines up a little bit nicer. Okay, just to make it look nicer. It's not absolutely necessary. Okay, and then I should save my work. So I just go File and Save, and it just simply updates the existing file. And then, here's another one. Briefly explain what it means for RAM to be volatile. Okay, so let's go back to the page, to the browser, so I can look back at the page. So here it says RAM is volatile, which means that it is cleared when the power is off. Okay, so you turn off the power to the computer, anything you have saved only in RAM is gone. Okay, that's why you have to save it to things like the hard drive or upload it to Laulima, things like that, because RAM is not maintained when the computer is off. Okay, that's what it means for it to be volatile. Okay, so I'm just going to move the left indent in so just make it line up better. And then save my work. Okay, so make sure I keep it up to date. Now, when you finish up the worksheets, okay, so let's pretend that I have completed one of the worksheets, like say worksheet 1. Then what you do is you go to your Dropbox, and here's my Dropbox. I got my assignments, projects. Let me make a new folder. So right here at the top, I'm going to go create folders, and I'm going to create a new folder called worksheets just to keep things organized. Okay, and then I'm going to click on that drop down there for actions, upload files, and let's pretend that my worksheet 1 was done. Okay, so I go to Documents, then to ics100, then to Worksheets, and there's my worksheet 1. So let me select that and click Open. Okay, so it's there, and then I click Continue, and then it will upload it, and then so there it is inside of the folder. Okay, so turn it in just like an assignment, but put it in the worksheets folder like this.